Welcome to the Empress Lioness, a sacred space where the spirit roars and the soul remembers everything. In each episode, we sit with visionaries, founders, creators, and healers. I'm your host, Karen Mitchell.
To completely shatter their world, you know?
They're a little bit of hope.
I mean, yeah, because it's like also I understand what it is like to not have a dad, you know what I mean? There. And so I didn't wanna take that structure from them. And I know that that's not what that was, but I wanted them to be able to enjoy the simple life, of just having a
No,
mom and a
and
dad that loves you and having that happy, childhood.
yeah,
I wanted that for them, and I understood how hard that was. You know what I mean? So,
hard for you or hard for them.
hard for them. Like, it was hard for me, but just on their side, hearing that because I was like a mother figure to them.
Yeah,
And so it's like it's very tough. So I understand why it was easy to pretend like nothing happened, you know?
always
So
easier.
much easier, because it not only puts them in a space of questioning their reality, but also their identity. Because
Yeah,
am I the daughter of a molester, like of a predator, or a pedophile, right?
yes,
Like, so I understand that that was not easy for them, and I didn't expect them to listen. I didn't really expect for them to do anything. I think it just hurt that they just stopped. I think that it hurt because they kind of viewed me as an obstruction to their peace almost.
you were the enemy.
Right. I became the enemy of their reality, right? I became the
Yeah,
villain. And so that hurt. That hurt while still wanting me to show up for them in the way that I had before. You know what I mean? And I think I had more grace when they were kids. And after we were all adults, it just kind of felt a bit more hurtful, you know?
yeah, yeah. Because now these are the people that you love and you help raise, and they were a part of your circle, and they were throwing you out of the circle that you built.
Right. The circle that I kept together.
Yeah, yeah. And that is a hurtful thing.
Yeah, it was very hurtful. It was very hurtful, and I think that what was interesting was that happened while I was trying to form my own family. And that on top of coming in as a bonus mom, I think that I got triggered a bunch of times with my bonus babies because in the beginning stages of our relationship, their mother didn't particularly like me. There would be I would be there would be this feeling of being thrown away again, you know what I mean? And it was just kinda like I was like, you know, like, "Dang, like, it's happening again," you know? But I
Yeah,
had to sit with it, and I always understood the importance of her in their life, and I never wanted to or sought out to undermine or replace her in any way. And I
right.
would make sure because she's a great mom. She's a really good mom. And I would always make sure that they knew it because I know what it's like to not have a good mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, and also coming in, I was very aware of their dynamic as my bonus babies because I've been a step kid before. So it was just like when I came in, I was just very aware of everything.
yeah.
But it was hard processing that old family stuff while trying to build these new dynamics, right? So, yeah,
One day at a time.
you
You
know.
know, that the bonus mom thing and having a mother that's in that child's life
Mhm.
during the father's life,
Mhm.
it's like a slippery slope,
Oh,
right? I
yeah.
have a bonus child. I call him my love child. But yeah, he's my love child. I inherited him when I fell in love with my husband, so he's
Mm,
our love child. But for me and my love child and his mom,
mm.
I wanted when I met her, I wanted to be her best friend. I kid
Me
you
too.
not. To me, I felt like, well, one, she and I think, had a lot of things in common. Like,
Mm,
we like to do a lot of things. And so I thought, oh my God, if I had her as a best friend, like,
mhm.
we could do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But then what happened was she didn't want to be my best friend.
Right, yeah, yeah.
She thought that was the most craziest idea.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, that's fine. I guess, I'm sharing this. But at the same time, now I don't want her to feel like I'm trying to replace her
Mhm.
as his mother. I can never do that. We can never do
No,
that.
never.
Right.
Right.
But what I want women to understand is it's a blessing for your child to have two and not just one. You have two people now that's praying for him. You have two people now that's speaking life into him.
Mhm,
You have two women now that loves him and have
mhm,
his best interest at heart.
mhm. Yeah.
They got more than a bonus mom, especially a second mom that is healed or going through her healing, knows who she is and who she's becoming.
Mhm,
It sets the precedence for him when he chooses a wife,
mhm.
and for the wife to look at both moms
Right.
and see that those two women is what created that thing that you call yours now.
Right, yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
back in the day, it used to be a
Yeah.
tribe people that raise children. Now it's just one parent.
Right, and it's heavy because kids need a
Yeah.
lot, and they need different things at different stages, and that's every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. 'Cause I had the same sentiment. I actually wanted to meet her at first because I told him, I said, "I wanna meet her so she knows that her kids are safe with me,
Yeah.
because if I'm going to be," because at the time, like, I was helping drop-offs, taking to practice, picking up, I was taking to work, whatever, right? And even at one point, she told one of the kids, she was like, "She's very handy." Right? But, I wanted to meet her because I just wanted to let her know, hey, if I feel like I felt like it was a respect thing. If I'm going
Yeah.
to be around your kids in an intimate space, I want you to know who I am so that you
Yeah.
and I just wanted to tell her, I don't care what you say about me. I don't care what our relationship is right now or what it will be or will never be. I will never hurt your kids. I just
Right.
wanted to tell her that. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
as a mom, I would wanna she didn't wanna meet me, but I understood, but that still holds true, you know? Um, but I have been able to build wonderful relationship with my bonus babies and just be there for what they might need, what I see I can
Yeah.
give, anything that I've experienced that they're going through, like, I just wanted to be there, you know?
Yeah. Brittany, I know we've been on our call for a minute, but I'm just gonna wrap it up because I can talk to you like
I
forever.
know, and we have.
But I want to thank you for trusting this space with something so tender,
Mm,
so close, and so intimate. And before we close, I just want to honor the weight of what you shared today.
mm,
And, just the courage it takes to speak truth when that truth has lived in pain and silence or even survival.
mhm,
So let's not rush past this moment, but let's take one slow breath together, you and I.
mhm,
So let's inhale and exhale slowly. And viewers, I want you guys to do it with us as well. Inhale again and then let it go. Now just feel your feet on the floor.
mm,
Feel the chair beneath you. Feel your body here, now, in this room, in this moment. You do not have to stay inside that memory to honor what you've lived through.
mm,
You do not have to carry every part of it in this moment. You have spoken what was yours to speak, and that is enough. Just
mm,
let your body know, I am here now. I am not back there. I am here. I am breathing. I am held. And I just want you to take your time.
Let your shoulders soften, let your jaw release, let yourself return gently
Mhm.
because what happened to you matters. It's your truth.
Mhm.
And the fact that you were able to give language to it today, that's not small. So before we end, we just look around the room for a moment. Notice where we are. Notice what's holding you. Notice that this moment is different from the one you survived. You are here
Yeah.
in the throne with me.
Mm.
You made it through this conversation with truth, with grace, and with your voice still belonging to you.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you for having me. And thank you for number one, for creating this space, you know? Like I have a memory I'll share before we go. I
Yeah,
remember sitting in the dark in the midst of everything. And I remember thinking, I'm going to get through this, right? I'm going to get through this. And there's going to come a time where I have a platform to talk to little girls who might be going through what I've been through. And I was going to look into the camera and say, there is a greater life for you on the other side of whatever it is that you're going. There is a happiness on the other side of this. There is light, there is joy, there is peace, there is calm, and there is safety. You are more than the burdens that this moment is asking you to hold. And that's it.
I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt that because I think as adult women that have been through trauma,
Hmm.
we wish we had someone to say those words to
Yeah.
us. Really and truly, right? And to tell us that we are strong,
Hmm.
are resilient,
Hmm.
and no matter what happens, don't you give up without a fight.
You don't.
Don't ever give up. Don't give in. Don't give up. You fight and you fight and you fight until you get yourself out.
Yeah.
Listen to that voice. It's going to lead you in the right path.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got out. I listened to that voice and I fought and I fought.
Mm-hmm.
And every time it happened, I fought. And I spoke my truth. Because when you keep it on the inside of you, it doesn't do anyone any good, even the person that's giving you that trauma. You're just holding on to it like a wound.
It's like,
Nobody
yeah.
carrying that wound with you.
It's like
But when you
mental.
let it out, yes. But when you let it out,
Mm.
you send it back to the sender,
Yeah.
the one that gave it to you.
Yeah.
You put the shame on them.
Yeah.
And I think as brown girls, we just learn how to hold stuff in for so long that
Mm.
sometimes we get older and we forgot we still holding it.
Right. And it's heavy.
It's heavy, but we're so used to the weight. It
Well,
doesn't affect us. We've been carrying it for so long, it feels weightless.
well, there was this experiment, and he said, if you pick up this glass of water, he said, if you hold it for a minute, it doesn't feel heavy. It's just, it's just a glass of water. But if you hold it for an hour, then it'll feel heavier. And I
Yeah.
think that what trauma is just like that. It's like you're holding a glass of water, and at first it doesn't feel that heavy. So you feel like you can hold it,
Right.
and then you hold it
Yeah.
and you hold it, but then you notice my arm is starting to hurt. And my arm is starting to ache. And then your arm might start to shake. And then you feel like, okay, I can't hold on to this anymore. And that's the moment that we don't prepare for
Yeah.
because of how light it was at first.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Mhm.
This has been a very deep conversation, I
It
must say.
has.
And I want to thank you for trusting me with your story. And most of all, thank you for allowing yourself to be held with care as you told it.
Mhm.
And, we're going to close and breathe in this moment. And I want to just let every woman know
Mhm.
that if you have a story to tell, I've created this space for you to tell your story, to speak your own truth,
Mhm.
for you to let it out and hear yourself say it, because that is a part of healing. That
Mhm.
is a part of you aligning with who you were before the trauma
Mhm.
and the woman that you are becoming.
Mhm.
So until next time, thank you for listening. Thank you for being present in this moment. You are the reason this podcast exists. So wait for the next episode, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
I'm your host, Karen Mitchell.